Hey guys. Okay, so today's circumstance is all about the Thanksgiving meal. And I know that there are a lot of us having tons of thoughts about that Thanksgiving meal. And it might be surrounding the preparation of it, it might be surrounding the actual execution of it. And I know for me, over the course of the last 5, 10 years, it was really the start of a lot of trauma. Like I would have this drama about the beginning of like weight gain season because it was kind of a free for all from Thanksgiving through New Year's. There were so many events and it all surrounded food. And it always seemed like that was the point in time where I would put on weight. And then, not unlike a lot of other people at New Year's, you would, kind of wrestle up a little bit of motivation to take it off. And maybe you would get the weight off only to get really tired of the packaged foods or whatever, kind of regimented program you had chosen, to then maybe lose some of the weight, give up the program, and start this inevitable rebound. I know there are so many people struggling with that, with the trauma associated with losing weight only to gain it back. And then finally give in, and you might try something that promises, quick weight loss through packaged products or shakes or whatever the mainstream diet program is these days. And you kind of give into that and you follow their plan only then to fall off the wagon. And it's just this inevitable cycle. And it is wearing. I know because I've been there. So if you're a current client, grab your model tablet because I think this gratitude model is one that you're going to want to practice. If you're not a current client, just grab one of the worksheets that's pinned to the top in the student union. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're not a member of the student union, find us, join us. I'm in here quite often doing free coaching. So today and for the next few days, I'm going to continue the 10 days of free coaching where we are modeling gratitude. And so I'm taking different circumstances that I think a lot of people can relate to right now and showing you how your thinking is creating the current feeling that you might be experiencing and how that's getting you your current results, and how by intentionally choosing to think something different, you can generate gratitude. So today we're going to take the Thanksgiving meal as our circumstance. You might be thinking, like I used to, this is the start of the holiday weight gain. Or you might be thinking, my weight loss efforts never last. Or I deserve to eat it all. It's been a tough year. It's been a tough season. I did a lot of work to plan for this. I deserve it. Or you might think, you know what? I have no plans to go anywhere anyways, so it doesn't matter if I gain weight, right? I mean, you might relate to one of those, or you might have a whole lot of other thoughts going on, but whatever you're thinking is generating this emotion. So for me, I thought all of those things, and it generated a lot of fear, and it generated a lot of shame. And when I felt fearful, I felt afraid, or I felt shame, I would show up in this way. I would buffer with food and alcohol. I would just kind of try to outrun it or numb it. I would not create any sort of plan, and I certainly wouldn't stick to anything. I would just make poor choices, and I would let it affect all the other areas of my life. So obviously this season is a season of enjoying your family, sharing stories. There's so many opportunities, but because I was having these kind of thoughts and I was feeling afraid and shameful, I didn't truly enjoy it. And that result ended up being a season of weight gain. It was always the start of a season of weight gain because these are the thoughts that I was thinking that were generating these feelings, having me show up in that way, and I would legitimately manifest what it was that I was thinking. So if you want to be more intentional with your thinking, I want to offer you a couple new thoughts. So it's the same exact circumstance, Thanksgiving meal. How about I'm celebrating a new way of living? Like, really think about that. I am bringing you a completely new way of thinking and feeling. If you choose to adopt this, you literally can start this week a new way of living. And you can start on Thanksgiving celebrating that new way of living, all by just choosing to find a thought that's believable for you, practicing that thought so that you can generate a feeling of gratitude. When you feel grateful, you might set goals and set expectations for yourself. You might ask yourself high quality questions and be intentional. You might process the old trauma, all of those emotions that you were feeling with the rebounding of weight. It's time to process that and move on. If you are feeling really top heavy because you keep thinking, I've got to figure this out, bring it down into your body, process those emotions and let them go. It's so time to let it go. You've got a lot of life to live. Let it go. But it's not just a decision to let it go. Process those emotions. That's how you let it go for good. Make an appointment with me. I am offering free sessions to anyone who wants help processing that kind of trauma. If you have any sort of emotions that you are battling because of weight gain and or rebounding, I can help you process that. It takes about 10 minutes. I promise you it will be the best 10 minutes, completely complimentary. Make an appointment with me and then practice the self-coaching that I've taught you. That is what is going to create an experience or a result for you that is going to be enjoyable, something that you want to celebrate. I would even be so bold to go on to say that you can, on Thanksgiving, celebrate a new way of living. I highly encourage you to take me up on my offer. Sign up for 10 minutes just to process that old trauma. Take it from up here being so in your head about it, bring it down into your body, process it, and let it go. You deserve that. So I will be back in here tomorrow with another circumstance showing you how to generate gratitude. I'll look forward to seeing you then.